This is the Male Rights Activist Podcast, episode 85, where we focus on relationships, sports, and pop culture from a managed point of view. First of all, we want to thank our listeners, each and every one of you. Our new ones, our OGs, thank you for hanging with the fellas.
What up?
Today's show, we got to talk about the effects of the coronavirus.
I can't find toilet paper anywhere in this city.
Tom Brady must not like Garoppolo.
And the feeling is probably mutual, baby.
And we have a dear Erby writer who's willing to give up meat for the woman he's into. And you can write your own joke for that. All that and more. Right now. This is MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamel, where men come to talk and women come to eavesdrop. I am Kyle.
I am Kamel.
We're saving relationship one listener at a time. Let's get this started with the front page of our lives. Hey, man, how is the corona hitting you?
Man, this shit is... I wasn't ready for this.
Dog.
I was not ready for the whole...
Everything shut down?
Shut down?
It was like a movie, man.
Yeah. I feel like we were in the end of days, man. Like, I went to the grocery store today.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gone.
I haven't been. I've heard.
I went to the grocery store to get some hot dog buns.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you, there was no shred of grain on the shelf.
Damn.
Like, they took everything that was baked. They had yeast in it, hot dog buns, hamburger buns, regular bread. They took it was nothing on.
Dog, I had a peanut butter and jelly with a hot dog bun today.
Oh, wow.
Because we had no bread.
You got hot dog buns on. We couldn't find it. We have a gang of hot dogs.
That's probably why. I got a gang of hot dog buns with no hot dogs.
We got a gang of hot dogs.
So I made peanut butter and jelly lunch with so I'm sorry. But go ahead. So you said it's rough. It's rough pickings in the grocery store.
Man, it's slim. Like, my girl was like, yo, get some broccoli. Ain't no broccoli.
Damn.
Like, what about onion? No onions.
No onions?
Dude, there was nothing. Nothing. I mean, I obviously had some frozen food, but you needed fresh stuff. Mm-hmm. Like the meat section and all that stuff. The beef is all gone. The chicken, that little middle section was just packs of chicken. That shit was all gone. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, they went in there and they prepared to hunker down. Like, this is like
Armageddon in this bitch.
Yeah, man, like a zombie apocalypse.
Duh. I cannot believe that there's no NBA to watch. That just blows my mind, man. We dropped last Wednesday, and after we dropped, it felt like the world dropped out. Like after we dropped our last episode, I couldn't believe. You see Mark Cuban's face when the NBA canceled. He was like, "What?
Yeah,
what is this?"
Yeah, I got checks to
yeah, I know.
Right.
What?
This is, dude. Everything when they shut down March Madness,
dude. There's a lot of money in March Madness, man.
Oh my gosh, a lot of people rely on March Madness. When they shut that down, I knew this was serious. And everything that didn't shut down, I knew was coming. Mm-hmm. Okay, once they shut that down,
yeah,
I was like, they pushed James Bond back.
Yeah, they had to, bro.
Yeah,
Fast and Furious,
because
they like this shit about to flop.
Yes, this thing is about to hit every single industry. And I don't know if it was naive on my part, but like I wasn't ready for it.
No, man.
Like one night everything was good, next night pandemonium.
Isn't that a trip, man? Yeah. How like one day everything can change. It's like those movies, man, where they have like the epidemics or shit. Will Smith and when he was with that dog. What is that damn movie, man?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
Oh, everyone was like, trying to get off New York Island or whatever.
It's just like one of those. Everybody dead. It's like, what the hell is going on?
I always thought that would happen, and I would be the last nigga alive.
Hilarious. Well, so far you still alive, dog.
I would.
Now, is your job affected?
No. No, man. I work out of school, and they're sending the kids home, but they looked out, man. So they said all staff who wants to still show up, man, they're gonna honor everything, man.
Wow. So you got to go show up though
to get paid. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm assuming. I can't just like call it in, but yeah, they're keeping the kids at home. They're going to do like some online stuff. Mm-hmm. And because, a lot of kids still rely on the lunches. Mm-hmm. So they're still going to serve lunch. So if any kids that come in and, I deal with special needs. So anybody still requires their services because I don't know how online we could meet their services. So they can come in. And dude told me I might have a class, might not, but you know, they're not gonna turn anybody away.
Nice.
They're not gonna close the school. They're still gonna serve lunches and whatnot. And any kids, they're gonna suggest stay your ass at home. But if you show up,
we got you.
We got you.
All right, man. When we come back, man, I gotta talk about how this is hitting the comedy industry, man, because I am losing money. We're gonna talk about that when we come back. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey guys, I want to take this time to ask you to subscribe to The World According to Cheryl. That is Cheryl Underwood's podcast. It's hilarious, and I'm on it. Dog, so I was sitting trying to decide if I was still gonna go on that cruise, and your boy was still going on the goddamn cruise,
even after
everything. Because I was just like, man, I'm going for the money, man, and I have this weird thing of not wanting to cancel. Like I'm not canceling, man. I said I'll be there. Even, you know, in my mind I was like, I'll be fine. You know, because this is how I looked at it, dude. After a plane crashes, right? People don't want to get on planes. Yeah. But they don't realize, you know how many planes go and come back that we didn't hear about? Like, I've heard of 3 affected cruise ships. You know how many boats are out there? Thousands. You know what I mean? How many lines there are? Like, just on Norwegian alone, I think there's 17 boats.
Yeah, but those people carrying, that's the thing about it, man. Like, some of those people who just haven't been tested yet.
Yeah.
They might assume they ate something bad or they're seasick, whatever. They haven't been tested yet. Like I read, like or I heard, like West Virginia's the only state that doesn't have any known cases. They got cases.
Yeah, got cases.
Motherfuckers just ain't tested them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Africa ain't got no cases.
No, I heard it was 3 in Africa.
Yeah. That's a whole continent, though.
Yeah. But again,
if
they ain't getting no damn malaria medicine, them niggas ain't getting no damn coronavirus test.
But the point was, man, I was, on my last trip before I went, I turned down this March Madness commercial to go to honor my word, you know me. And the irony is when they shut down March Madness, I thought, wow, I wonder what about that commercial. If that commercial was, if that meant that commercial was going to flop or was they still going to run it. So then the day that they shut down March Madness, I saw the commercial that I was going to be in. I saw the dude that got my spot. And I was like, whatever. But the funny thing is, this did come to my mind. I thought, you know what? The irony is, I turned down the boat to be loyal. I mean, I turned down this commercial that I'm looking at right now to be loyal to my word to go on the boat. And the boat turned me down without pay. So they had no problem canceling me. They ain't paying me. But had I did that commercial that I didn't do so I can go on the boat, it would have been running right now. Now, I don't know how long because it's March Madness.
Yeah.
And, once they figure out there ain't no games, I don't know if they're still going to be running March Madness commercials. But that thought did cross my mind, dog.
That's a cold shot, man, because the cruise industry, they are shutting down. I don't know if obviously they're going to recover, but it's going to take a while.
It's going to take a while, bro.
It's going to take a while, man.
Because their name is mud right now, dude.
Yeah, because it's just that all those people on close quarters and stuff like that, especially like beneath the ship.
Yeah.
Just, on top of each other, those big ass banquet style, meals. Yeah, man. They say that shit's ripe with
disease. The last time I came back from a boat, I was sick for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah?
Ah, dog, I was bad, bro. It was like all the cigarettes. I thought what got me sick was the cigarette smoke. That's what I thought. I don't know what it was, but I know I wasn't feeling well, man. But then the crazy thing is, man, I work at the Comedy Store.
Yes.
And when I got the word that they were closing for the rest of the month, my stomach just sank, dude. I was like, dog. Remember last year we talked about the government shutdown?
Yeah.
How important it is to save?
Yeah.
This is how I feel about this corona thing, man, because I feel like this is not this exposed me to like, dude, this could happen again, man. You got to be ready.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking, man. I wasn't thinking because before they told me Friday that the job was all good.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, if they shut this shit down,
yeah, man,
it might be bad. Then I was thinking, like the coronavirus, I think like they said started like somebody eating like some bat or some exotic food.
Really?
Yeah, some crazy shit like in Wuhan, China or something like that. It's like, if that nigga's still alive,
man,
he need his ass beat.
Just like Rudy Gobert.
He fucked up the whole world. One motherfucker, like, I'm about to eat this shit, dog.
Blah, blah.
Yeah, and just turned around one motherfucker.
Now, how you feel about, speaking of one motherfucker, how you feel about Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz, who allegedly was touching the mics and shit and interviews, laughing with people, and ended up getting the goddamn coronavirus and was patient zero, and they shut down the NBA. How you feel about that?
I know he feels like an asshole, and he got his teammate sick too.
Dog.
Yeah, and I heard the team was like a little salty, like, "Hey man, you motherfucker being reckless, man."
Yeah.
But honestly, Gobert didn't have it. Shit was getting shut down anyway because they would have told the people don't show up. You know what I'm saying? They would have lost revenue and stuff. They were going to shut the shit down anyway.
So you're saying what he did was reckless, but you can't really blame the whole shutdown of the NBA on dude.
No. And the thing about it is Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, both mid-20s or something like that. Maybe Gobert's late 20s, but relatively healthy and good shape. This should be like, a bad cold. Maybe they say like flu-like symptoms, but they should be straight. Plus, they got the NBA doctors and fluids. They're going to be cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I worry about like people who don't have access to any of that shit. Mm-hmm. Older, sickly and stuff like that. Yeah, this shit might get really, really bad, man.
I'm hoping it doesn't, man. We come back, man. We got some feedback, including the homie Big Easy Q, who hit us back, man. And also, man, the honeymoon is over, man. Remember I told you that me and my girl had the hug and everything was cool?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's over. Oh. It ain't over, but good times.
Those days are over?
That fun 3 days is over. I'll talk about it when we get back. It's MRA Podcast. Hey, what's up, man? I just had to take a time away from the podcast to let you know. If you want an MRA hat, you can get you one. You know why? Because we got them for sale. 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 You can get you one in red, blue, black, whatever you want. Just go to the website, themrapodcast.com. That is themrapodcast.com and get you one. Come out, me and the ladies back to beefing, dude.
Damn it, man.
It's just becoming so, I'm thinking about how many times have you come over here and it been cool. It seems like it's never cool. Like we just always just like, whatever, man.
So basically, like, beef is the normal.
Beef is now what's for dinner, dog.
That's the norm.
That's just the norm. When it's not beef, it's like, wow, this is nice.
Yeah.
This is comfortable. Yeah, this is where we are, man. But I learned something, man. This is the beauty of this podcast, man. The beauty of this podcast, I can share with the world one of the lessons that I learned from the shit I've been through in the past, right? And here's what I learned, man. So we both have the same situation where our ladies like to say foul shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I realized what it is remember on Last Boy Scout when she said she wanted Joe Hallenbeck to spit in her face?
Yeah, it would show that he had some pride.
Yeah, it's like sometimes they would rather argue than get the silent treatment.
Oh, definitely.
They would, like, for me, I'd rather have the silent treatment than argue.
They don't understand the silent treatment works. I gotta be quiet because I don't want to say all this shit that's it, like, just at the forefront of my brain right now. I gotta chill.
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, dog. They say foul shit, and it's almost like they act like they didn't say the vile shit they said. And I'm like, I ain't know that shit.
Oh yeah.
I ain't know the last foul shit you said.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's almost like they black out and just say some crazy shit, and then they come back and then turn into a victim. Like if you retaliate.
Oh, dog, that's the problem, dude.
Like, how could you say such a thing, motherfucker? Did you? Yeah, if you ever call him like 5 minutes later, you said this, motherfucker be like, I did not say.
That's the beauty of text, because it's just like, no,
text.
you did.
Oh yeah,
you said it right here on this day. Blah 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 blah. It's just funny how they say foul shit. And what were you gonna laugh at?
My girl blacked out by texting.
Wow,
she didn't remember what she texted.
That's crazy.
She blacked out texting like, yeah. Did you read this shit? No, I said that.
Dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, we don't have that code to do. It's like, we don't say, I don't know, the lack of apologies afterward. It's just like,
no, they double down.
They act like they want you to communicate, right? All right, guys, now it's time for the lesson of the day. this is the biggest bullshit in the world, fellas. They always say they want to communicate, but really is they want to argue because they don't call it arguing. They call it communicating.
Well, they want to communicate, but they want you to fall in line. They want you on the same page as them. Mm-hmm. So let's talk about this, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where the communication, they want you to say, yes, I see it your way. Wow, okay. Mm-hmm. Everything's fine and dandy.
That's communication to them. Yeah.
But if you disagree.
If you call one of your fouls.
Yeah.
Nigga, if you say, hey, man, this is why I'm upset because you do this or you said you was going to do this and you didn't, at least around here, now you about to get 10 minutes of why you ain't shit. And this is why I didn't do my job.
Right. Oh, I get. My girl all but said it.
What?
She was absolved for any complaints because of all this shit she does.
Oh, I hear that
around the house.
The list. The list. Look at all the things I've done.
So I get basically she gets a pass.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're thinking. That is hilarious.
She is absolved. She all but admitted it. Mm-hmm. It's like wow. Because pretty much when we argue. 99.9% of the beefs is because either something I did or something I didn't do. But it's
always
me.
And for me, it's like if I bring it up, it's about to be me.
Yeah.
Like even if the time is you, everything she does is my fault.
Yes.
So it's just one of those things, man. But what I had to learn, man, is I'm learning the art of keeping my damn mouth shut. Because you know how the police say anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law?
And it will.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But with the woman, it should say, the Miranda rights should say, nothing you say while beefing with your lady will help. It'll only be used against you and twisted. There's nothing you can say because you're like, we'll get the thought of like, oh, I got it. I'm about to explain it perfectly so she can see that she has lost her goddamn mind. And you lay it out perfectly. Bill Cosby used to do a joke about this where his wife was tripping and he finally figured out how to corner her and beat her in this argument they were having. And she was like, how dare you use that tone with me? I was like, what? Dog.
Have you ever thought of something and just saved it? If we ever argue over this shit, I got something for you because I got this shit. Yeah. And then I can't wait for us to talk about this shit again.
Got the big joker, nigga.
Hey, I can't wait.
Got it.
And only for that shit to come up and I lay it down. And man, she danced around that shit.
Oh, nigga, because you got her.
Yeah.
You got her.
Oh, my gosh.
Or put it back on you.
Yeah, that play did not work.
Dog, it's like if you're a football coach, right? And you about to run this double reverse. Oh, well, I can't wait to hit it.
When they in that formation.
Oh, they're in it. Check Lucy. And here it comes. And then
they beat that shit.
Oh, God damn it! you pitch it to the guy, he flips around and he gets his ass lit the fuck up. You're like, what the
we prepared for this.
We worked all week on this shit. Yo, Kamal.
What's up?
I finally finished my album, dog.
The one you did in 2013?
Yeah, man. I know, man. A long time ago, man. But I said, you know what? I'm going to finish this album. This thing is coming out. Eventually. You know, you got to finish. You can't give up.
I can dig it. And eventually it's finally here.
Eventually it's finally arrived, man. And I was listening to it, man. This thing is funny, dude.
Okay, it's not dated. No jokes about chingy or nothing like that.
There is some dated jokes in there. Like there's a reference to, it was before Michael Sam came out. Because it was like a reference to gay athletes that came out. And I was like, wow, that's dated.
Okay.
But the juxt of it is everything's good.
Bruce Jenner still...
Yeah,
Caitlyn. Caitlyn?
He's Bruce in the album.
Bruce.
I don't talk about him,
but he was Bruce.
Yeah, I used to have a Bruce Jenner joke. He was Bruce in this when I recorded this. But it's ready, man. It's out. Okay. It's funny, man. Check it out and get it on iTunes right now. It's called "Be a Man at All Times." We've got some feedback, Hobie.
Do we now?
Yeah, Jay from the Bay says, "Sorry, your girl listened to your podcast, man. They want to control you." That was cringeworthy when she said you and Kamal and all your listeners when we were having the text thing about her, basically me saying something on the podcast and her asking me about it. I'm like, how did you hear me say that? And then she finally said, you said it to you and Kamal and all your listeners. He said, love what you're doing. I appreciate the words and pep talk. Hell of a show. Big Easy Q was funny. Big Easy Q was hilarious. Hey, my sister gave me some fantastic insight, man. She said, women are not embarrassed about the act of cheating per se. They are embarrassed about the thought of what it means to their own life and relationship. is it real? Now, when she wrote that to me, I thought, wow, man, that's deep. As I remember when I got caught, one of the many times I got caught back with wifey, she said, everything you've ever said to me is a lie. I was like, what? It's not true.
It's not even possible.
Yeah, it's just like when you said you love me, you lied. No, that has nothing to do with it. Anyway, so she said, when he smiles at me a certain way, does he do that with her? When I'm thinking, man, that jealousy, none of your business. If I post a pic of us together, will she see it and be laughing? That was wifey. Wifey was always thinking these other bitches was laughing. And I'm like, why would they laugh at you? You got the ring. They're not you. Why would they laugh at you?
I know of an incident where the side chick was actually laughing and then calling, dissing her like, I saw the picture you posted. The nigga was definitely sloppy, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, like on the 5 heartbeats. You ain't got your girl in check. He did not have his side chick in check at all because she was calling the house and bagging.
You just fucked all my little logic up. I've been saying for years that these women don't do that, and now
I said I know of one.
Yeah, that means there's 100. It's flagrant, Kamal. I did not know that women did that.
Oh yeah, I know of one.
I'm sorry, wifey. Sorry about that. If I post a pic of us together, will she see it and be laughing? Is he thinking of her when I see him distant? I've heard that before too. When I walk in the house, I'm just not in the mood. Is he thinking of her? Do they do stuff together? We do. Yeesh. Has he met her family? Does he like her uncle as much as mine? Does he pump her gas? The thoughts that women be thinking is bananas, man. These are things that run through a woman's mind, not necessarily the cheating act. Because I guess I was like, I don't understand why women get so mad about cheating when it was like, this is such a normal thing for dudes.
Only thing I would think about is
he smashing it better than me?
No.
What?
Is she blowing this nigga? That's the only thing. I don't give a fuck if they hold it in hand.
And she serving this dude.
She is. She blessing him with the helmet. Like, that's the only thing I
remember when I got with this young lady and she gave me some of that Superdome, and we had been together before. And so we was kind of back together, and I remember thinking, and she hadn't done that with me the first time around. So when she did that, I remember thinking, I just start doing this. And I just started thinking about who else has he done this to, which is so whack, but I thought that, so you're right, man.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, my thing is basically just the attempt at pleasing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, oh my gosh. It's a no-no.
So she also said, I guess we gave advice from Jay from the Bay by way of LA, or the other way around from LA by way of the Bay, whatever it was. And she said it was confusing. I guess we said, do counseling but cheat anyway, but keep the family together. All right. She said, not if the kids walk in on this cheating or something crazy from the side piece. So, and also tell Nadia that her big sis needs her number. I may have some advice for her too. All right. So let's talk about that Jay thing. I don't remember who said what, but let me just try to clarify if I said it, because that's something I would say. I guess we said that Jay should do counseling, but cheat anyway. I think what I meant to say was do counseling. If that don't work, then get a side piece.
Yeah.
But don't do side piece first. Do the counseling. I guess his wife was tripping or whatever. Do the counseling first, and if that don't work, then go to side piece, but keep the family together. And then obviously you'll get caught sooner or later, but y'all was already about to break up anyway.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, last one is from Big Easy Q. Now he gave us, if you didn't hear episode 84, you better go back and get your laugh on, because he gave us a new phrase on this show called post nut mode. And that's pretty much means after you bust a nut, you have a clear mind. And he said he's making all of his decisions from here on out in post nut mode. So he hit us back and said he listened to the show. He said, I'm in this motherfucker dying. All I can say is y'all are my niggas forever in 2 motherfucking days. I can't even sit up. Y'all niggas is funny as fuck. I apologize I missed over 80 episodes. I will never miss another. Y'all some funny motherfuckers. That's from Big Easy Q. How you sitting with that, bro?
Man, it makes me feel good, man.
Yeah, man.
I like to be called a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, man. It always feels good when people appreciate our humor and what we trying to do.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, man, because we do this in a closed environment. We don't know how people are
how
taking
they
it. We
react.
can't get the vibe going and stuff like that. We can't gauge the room and nothing like that.
Yeah.
So we really don't know how this shit's gonna land.
Yeah, so when it's landing well, somebody's in stitches. That's exactly what we're talking about, man.
Yes, sir.
And speaking of Big Easy Q, we said we was gonna start doing some stories about people, just mistakes people have made, or just this might just be me, man. But when I hear hookup stories, I love hearing hookup stories come out, especially when it's somebody doing something stupid. That they like. I love your Projects Howard University DC story. I don't know why I'm so fascinated with those kind of stories. I want to hear when I'm somewhere at the comedy store or something, and somebody's telling a story about how they hooked up with some groupie or whatever. I want to hear every last from the first initial to what did she say and how'd you know he was going to hit and what signals did she give. I want to know everything, man. Did she give you the lift? The lift is when y'all make it out or whatever. She lifts up for you to lift up the drawers, take off the drawers. Like I love all the detail, bro. So when we come back, man, we got a first story about a guy that's not in post nut mode. You're listening to the MRA podcast. Hey, come on, we got listeners all over the world now, man.
Yep.
And I was wondering, man, I wonder what the people do while they're listening to our show. I know we got a guy in the Navy who's in Spain. He listens. We got a lady that drives a Lyft. She listens while she's driving her Lyft and has her customers listen too, which is absolutely hilarious. Cat in Brooklyn listens while he delivers some fish. Okay. We want to know from other people, man, how do you listen to our show? What are you doing? Hit us up on the social media. I'm at Kyle Erby.
I am at Angry Kamal.
And let us know what you're doing when you listen to our show. Kamal, what are you doing when you listen to the show?
Man, I'm usually chilling, man. I take the train to get my son from school.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, man. So I get the headphones on and I listen to it front and back. The problem is I'm coming back. He wants to talk. I'm trying to listen. So I have to, try to act like I'm paying attention to him. I'm really listening to my words of wisdom.
That's good, man. Yeah. Pretend like you're listening to your son while you're listening to the podcast. That's one way to do it. I usually listen to while I'm cleaning the house, man. I pick... Well, go ahead.
Domestic work?
Yeah, man. Oh, come on, dude. I wish I didn't have domestic work, but yeah, man. I usually listen to if I'm washing the dishes or folding laundry. I listen to any kind of thing that I don't have to think.
Yeah,
and I just get to listen. But I want to know what are the people listening? What are y'all doing? Let us know. Hey guys, I love the show. I want to share the story of when I was not in post-nut mode. I was at the comedy club hanging out. I saw this girl looking at me, so I stepped to her. And before I knew it, it was her, me, and her homegirl chopping it up at the bar. I closed the deal and went to her house because low-key, I don't have a place to live. I wanted to spend the night inside tonight. You feel me? So I go to the crib. Next thing you know, we get to kissing and whatnot. You know what this story reminds me of about Boys in the Hood when he was like,
telling the story to his pops.
Yeah, and Grandma came. I can learn. And Grandma came home. I guess she smelled the sex in the air.
Yeah, and
she put rest in peace. That lady passed away, man.
Oh,
yeah. She put out the hatchet and chased the nigga down the street. And he said, "What'd you use?" I didn't have to use nothing, man. What you mean? I used the number she gave me. No, what'd you use? I ain't nothing, man. She said she on the pill. Pill ain't gonna stop your dick from falling off. All right, so back to this story. Sorry about that. Okay, so I get to the crib. Next thing you know, we get to kissing and whatnot. Bro, she takes the drawers off, and the aroma. Ew! It was so strong, I could not perform. I told her I had erectile dysfunction. This is the crazy part. I asked her if I could still spend the night, and she was like, no. LOL. She said I had to at least put it in for a pump or two. Oh, well, it was back to the car for me. I guess if I was really not in post-nut mode, I would have hit it anyway and regretted it later. Have you ever hooked up with someone who didn't smell so fresh? That's Laylo in Lake Charles. You ever hooked up with somebody that didn't smell so fresh? Really?
I was in pre-nut mode.
So you were pre-nut mode. That means you were being stupid.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I toughed it out.
Of course.
It went a lot longer than it should have.
Of course.
Because, yes, it's hard to perform.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, it's distracting.
Yes, it is.
However. I am a professional.
Oh, man, you're here for the work. Back in the day, and I could tell, man, like this, it hurts my heart to say that I've changed, but I know I've changed because I was a savage dog, and I would have nothing would have stopped me from getting to the touchdown. Mm-hmm. Nothing, dog. Foul odor, oh well. Like, but now I'm to the point where I'm just like, I'm not doing that, dog. I'm not doing that. I'm good. I'm out. But like back in the day, bro, I would have soldiered through that, man. I've had moments where I took a whiff of that and almost threw up and just was like, hey, man, what you trying to do, bro? You trying to hit this or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean he's better than you because he passed?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he's better than me, man. Shouts out to Lalo and Lake Charles. Hey, when we come back, man, Steven Spielberg's daughter got into porn right on time. And later on, we got a Dear Erby writer who was considered giving up meat just to get them sheets. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey, if you're enjoying the podcast, do us a favor. Tell a friend. That's it. Costs you nothing, helps us out, and gives your friends some entertainment to make that commute a little easier, or gives them some company on a workout, or while they're cleaning the house, so it helps them out, helps everyone out. All right, so please subscribe, leave a positive comment, and share. Hey, come out, man. We talk about the coronavirus. Here's the weird thing about the coronavirus, man. Anytime, this is my theory on, you know, when they talk about like things went away, like they said, email started, but like snail mail's gone and email's here, or like Blockbuster's gone, right? Mm-hmm. But in the place of Blockbuster, we got Netflix.
Yeah.
There was no Blockbuster comedy specials. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Nobody was getting $70 million for Blockbuster to do a stand-up special.
No.
And so, yes, Blockbuster lost, a lot of employees lost their job. A lot of things went away because the VHS was gone. But with streaming, it's a whole new world of business.
Yes.
It's a whole new, like video games, is a whole new. So anytime something goes away, we mourn it sometimes. But I think we forget that there's an upside to everything going away. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So like with the coronavirus shutting down some things, a lot of industry, like for me, live entertainment, stand-up is, I cannot believe, I can't even fathom that stand-up comedy is not happening right now. Like, it's happening on Netflix, and my big fear is because comedy's having a boom right now at the Comedy Store and all these places.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that people don't get used to not coming out, and that it, you know, because anytime something's on an uptick, right, in a movie, then something happens and it's like, oh shit, and then this happened and everything went away. Oh, yeah. That Big Bang type of thing, you know, Big Bang Theory type of deal. It's like. Everything was good, and then this happened, and then it wiped everything out.
Yeah. I'm
hoping that the comedy boom, this new comedy renaissance that we're feeling, is not going to be crushed by people getting used to not coming out. Like, I'm hoping the cruise ships don't, you know, I mean, like, airplanes took a hit after 9/11 for a long time.
Yeah, but they bounced back.
They did eventually, and I'm hoping comedy does.
Everything is going to bounce back.
I hope so.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, like, Blockbuster was innovation. That took away Blockbuster. It wasn't like some panic or nothing like that. People weren't chilling. It was like, you know what I'm saying, DVDs and Netflix and Redbox. That did away with Blockbuster. You know what I'm saying? So this coronavirus, it's not necessarily better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's nothing better. I think it's a scare.
But if people decide, oh, you know what? I would rather, but you're saying people are going to want it. Going to want to get back outside. It's like in the Midwest, right? It's snowing all winter. And then as soon as that sun comes out, everybody wants to get out because of cabin fever. I'm hoping cabin fever brings people in droves out to the clubs. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Well, because the coronavirus is taking away live entertainment, it's affecting the strip clubs. It's affecting comedy clubs. It's affecting the club. Can you imagine, dog, if you made your money as a club promoter or as a nightclub, like Club Metro back in the day? Ain't nobody at the club tonight.
And the president or whatever the stimulus, they ain't looking out for like.
They ain't looking out for the titty bar, nah. And they ain't looking out for the new Club Metro attitudes or whatever you're going to. Sir. I mean, I hope they are. It's still a business.
Yeah, but they're not looking out.
They're not thinking about that. There's no
PR
in that.
You missed 4 lap dances tonight.
Yeah,
we cover that.
Well, one of the things that's benefiting is the online solo porn industry. With these women. And the irony is, we talk bad about Steven Spielberg's daughter, man, but she might be a visionary, my dude.
She got in at the
at the genesis before it boomed, because right now, man, they got women out there that's making bank. One woman said she was making $1,000 a week. Now she's making $1,700 a week, just because, you know, her income's going up because guys want that solo porn. I don't know what they call them, the solo porn artists, where they touch themselves. One woman says she gets naked and does the laundry. Yeah, she gets.
What they do is they have like it's the live streams, And if it's anything like the YouTube live stream, it's like a bunch of different people commenting. You know what I'm saying? And they could just like, oh, okay, let me play with my tits. Well, let's get that number up or some shit like that. You know
What's the number up? Like the money?
The money up or the number of people. I don't know.
This is according to the New York Post. Yeah, this is according to the New York Post. One woman, a porn star, said, if you're trying to sell porn, having the entire country cooped up at home with nothing to do is kind of a dream scenario. Her name's Kate Kennedy. She opened up an account a week ago on the site. So she just opened her account up, and the site's called OnlyFans. Users pay $10 a month to watch her perform sex acts, fold laundry nude, and brush her teeth. So the point is, man, old girl is a visionary, man.
Yeah.
So shout out to Steven Spielberg's daughter. We shit on her a little bit, but it looks like, man, she was ahead of the curve, dog.
Luckily, I seriously doubt she was looking at these.
No, she wasn't thinking about people might be cooped up in Corona.
Yeah, ooh, I see what's going on over there in China.
Let me get my license.
Let me get on the ground
floor. That is sex worker on video, man. We come back, man. We got to talk about my man Tom Brady. He's no longer a Patriot. He joined the Bucks, but it looks like right before he got with Tampa Bay, it looked like he was kind of what you call it, dirty macking. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's the MRA Podcast. Hey, what's up, y'all? If you like this show, you want to help us offset some of these costs, man, you feeling the need to donate, then do just that. Go to www.patreon.com and make a donation to the MRA Podcast. That is the MRA Podcast with Kyle and Kamal, and you can find us at Patreon. Or you can catch us in the street and just be like, hey, man, I love y'all. I want to bless you with some cash and put some dollars in our pocket. You can do that. Or you can hit us on Venmo, find our names and just, bless us with dough on Venmo. Or you could pray for us. Do that too. But we prefer cash. So it's well known, it's known to some football fans that Tom Brady asked allegedly for Garoppolo to be traded. All right.
Went to the owner,
was like, yo, man, this dude is too talented. I think he only lost one or no games behind him as a backup.
Yeah, he came in. Well, the coach was willing to let Tom Brady walk, and he was going to roll with Garoppolo.
Yeah, because he could tell Garoppolo was a baller. Yeah. Garoppolo won the games when Tom Brady couldn't play. I think it was because of Deflategate.
Yeah, he won two and got hurt,
and then the brother came in
and won two, and got hurt or some shit like that.
But Garoppolo, they could tell you could tell when you got a winner.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like when you see whatever. So he could tell he had a winner. It's like when you see a girl, you be like, oh, yeah, she'll fit well in this program. That's how they felt about Garoppolo. So Garoppolo, Tom Brady, he's too talented, maybe too handsome. I don't know what it was, but Tom Brady was like, hey, man, he got to go. So he gets shipped out to San Francisco. But now Tom Brady, because Bill Belichick is gangster, he's like, look, man, hey, I ain't loyal. I'm loyal to the business side.
Yeah.
And I ain't paying you top dollar. So before Brady signed with the Buccaneers, he was looking for a place to go. And allegedly, his top choice was San Francisco, where Garoppolo is.
Yeah.
He wanted to go there as the starter and make Garoppolo his backup again. Man, you got to punch a dude in the face when it comes down to that.
Obviously, he don't like Garoppolo.
At all. Yeah. So now not only did I get you sent out of here so you couldn't be my successor in this great town, this great system that's already set up, now I'm going to come to your team that you just took to the Super Bowl and try to get your job?
And have you...
We got to step outside, bro.
Well, yeah. You know what? Here's the thing about it. In Tom's defense, I'm about to defend Tom.
Oh, wow.
Garoppolo probably said some slick shit.
Some young cat shit.
Some
Aaron. What's his name? What's the Aaron Rodgers to Brett Favre? What's up, Grandpa? Type shit.
Yeah, he said some slick shit.
He said something stupid.
Yeah, that rubbed this man the wrong way.
Never thought about it.
He was like, man, you gotta get this motherfucker off my team.
He gotta go.
He gotta go.
And not only does he gotta go, I'm gonna come follow him and I'm gonna bump him again.
Yeah, when you're thinking about him, then it was like, oh, you know what?
You know where I could go. I would have won that Super Bowl.
Yeah, I ain't forgot about this.
I ain't forgot, bro.
Yeah.
That's when Jay-Z said, what did he say? No, he said, I'm especially Joe Pesci with it, friend. I will kill you, commit suicide, and kill you again. Now that's real anger, bro. I'm gonna make you die, then I'm gonna make myself die, and just to go kill you again.
I got a major problem with you.
Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on with Tom Brady and Garoppolo.
No, definitely, man. I don't see.
So you don't think this is a coincidence that he picked San Francisco?
I don't think he likes him.
Yeah.
I don't think he likes him. I think Garoppolo probably, saying some slick shit. Mm-hmm. Garoppolo probably tested his arm strength. Hey, Pops, who got the stronger arm? Or,
how you doing, spaghetti arm? You all right?
Or maybe Giselle, because he's the younger. Like, that guy's that's a cute little boy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, who's the new quarterback you got? Why you asking? Don't get insecure just because he's so handsome. Oh, is he? Yeah. Oh, bro, be hot. You know, you women just say little shit like that.
Something turned this man sour.
Something did it.
Yeah.
And he can't stand this motherfucker.
No.
With all of his heart.
None.
Man. So anyway, it did feel like hey, listen, man, I just know if I was my dude, I'd be mad. But right now, as it stands, Tom Brady's on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He left the New England Patriots. What do you think? What would you have done?
Tampa Bay's got more offensive weapons. Definitely, New England's got the better structure and the better franchise. Mm-hmm. I'm staying put.
Yeah, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be awkward. But yeah, why would you leave? I mean, but that's ego. To even think of leaving, let you know him and your boy ain't getting along, Bill Belichick.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not getting along, do I really want to, go through this shit? Do I want this motherfucker yelling at me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that last straw.
Mm-hmm. It's just like when your lady's bitching at you.
Yeah.
You're one straw away from snapping. That's kind of where I am.
I've been dealing with this shit, but
for too long.
But now I'm not the same guy physically.
Mm.
And you know what I'm saying?
But
like
go ahead.
Oh, back in the day, you yelled at me. All right, man, I'll get this shit back.
Yeah, but now now insecurity's creeping because you can't
I
do
made
it.
a mistake. Now you yell at me, motherfucker. That was the best I can do.
It's like if your girl's saying you got a weak back, you can't do nothing about that back. Your days is over.
Like, no, I really have a back problem. Like, no, this ain't no lazy stroke. This is the best I can do.
Could you imagine if your woman said you had a weak back and you couldn't do anything?
Yeah.
Dog, I don't know what I would do. I literally don't know what I would do if my girl was like, can you just hit it harder? And I'm just like, I can't.
Yeah, that's the best I can do. And then she was bitching about it.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm like, Hey, listen, motherfucker.
That's when you start cussing out.
Yeah.
You nasty bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we come back, man. We got a Dear Erby letter, man. Brothers will do anything to get a woman, man, allegedly. And this guy's thinking about changing his entire lifestyle. Wait till you hear what he's considering. It's the MRA Podcast. Can I have your attention, please? We are trying to start a movement. You heard that right. We're starting a movement. We're doing something different here at the MRA Podcast. We vibing with y'all. You know what I'm saying, fellas? You know what I'm saying, ladies? It ain't just fellas that listen to the show. Matter of fact, it's majority women, but it's all good. I know you know somebody that fits with what we trying to do over here. So all we need you to do is send it to them. Tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? That somebody know how we get down here at the MRA show. It's really called the podcast, but I just wanted to rhyme no and show. Let's get into this Dear Erby letter.
Let us.
Dear Erby, I have my eye on this woman. I know it sounds funny, but I have been scoping her for a couple of years, y'all. Come on, you ever scope somebody for that long?
I mean,
we'll talk about it later. Let's get through the letter. Have you ever done that? This is question. Next question. We're gonna have to answer that later. I know I sound like a stalker, definitely, but I am not. I'm just as smart about my game, and a man has to be patient. You dig? So I own a catering business, and my company caters to events where I see this woman frequently. I was smitten with her from the moment I saw her. You know how it is when you see a woman, you're like, oh yeah, that's me. That's exactly what I said. Now, I can burn. I specialize in barbecue. I could throw down on some brisket, which is my specialty, but my spare ribs are world famous. So when I brought the food, I just knew I was going to make her weak in the knees when she tasted my sauce. Sweet Baby Ray ain't got nothing on me. What you know about that Sweet Baby Ray?
I don't know what the hell.
Oh my God, it's the best barbecue sauce in the world. Yeah. The problem is...
Well, no, apparently.
His is, right? Yeah. The problem is I noticed she never touches the meats. She picks around at the veggies, then sits down to eat. I asked around and found out she's a vegetarian. That's one of the reasons why I never stepped to her. I know veggies don't mess with carnivores like myself. So I decided to give up meat.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, come on, dog. So that's right. The meat man is saying goodbye to the beef, pork, and chicken. I know it is going to be tough, but I can do it. I was able to get my Master's of Education in Curriculum and Instruction from TSU in Nashville. Go on, Tennessee State, with your black college yourself, brother. HBCU's in the building. All while working 2 jobs and take care of my family. If I can do that, I can do anything. But I'm curious of what the fellas think. Is giving up meat for a vegetarian a good idea? Let me know. Byron in the Ville. Kamal, what is on your mind, bro?
This is a terrible idea.
Why?
This is awful. He hasn't even stepped to her. Mm-hmm. He's given up his a lifestyle. He's changing his lifestyle for the potential to put his bid in.
Man.
If she's getting you to give up meat, just add a chance to talk to her. What happens when y'all link up?
Dog.
She get you to change religions, homie.
Ooh.
Get you to, you know what I'm saying, betray your family. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not saying she's that type of person.
No. But the power.
You are. No, you are that type of person.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Harlem Night, speak to...
Hello, it's Daddy. Hey, darling, put Mommy on the phone. Yeah, Barbara, it's Richie. Yeah, look, I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, Byron, man, you scaring me, dog. Vegetarians and carnivores can coexist. I'm in one of those relationships. And guess what? My girl, she fries me chicken. She'll make me meat. She'll make me spaghetti with meatballs and all of that stuff, man. She doesn't try to swap out the meat for the fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it can't happen. This is a drastic move. I say don't do it. Now, first of all, when we were reading this, early in the letter, when you said I was smitten, I was like, oh, shit.
Why?
I knew it wasn't going to be good. He said he was smitten. Like, man.
Done.
Yeah.
Done dealio. Well done, like the steak you used to eat.
Yeah. I knew whatever this letter was, it wasn't going to turn out good.
Man.
Yeah, man. You said you was scooping for a couple years. Just like waiting to put your thing, being smart about it. I don't know, man. I think this chick is obviously intimidating to you. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever, maybe it's her looks, her status, whatever it is, you're intimidated. And so you're trying to become the person you think she wants instead of just being yourself, Byron. Man, be you, man. You are the barbecue king of the Ville. You can do anything you said. You can do it. And just because you can do anything don't mean you should. Be you, man. I think, man, honestly, if she ain't feeling the real you, then it ain't meant to be, man. Don't change. I'm going to be the guy. Nah, man, because that shit ain't going to work out because you're not going to like yourself. Have you ever had a veggie patty, homie?
Ugh.
Hey, go to Burger King. I know they got the Impossible Burger. I don't want you to try the Impossible Burger.
I heard it's good.
Nah. Buy the veggie burger because every place ain't got the Impossible Burger.
You said burger with Burger King though.
Yeah, I've said don't buy the Impossible Burger.
Oh, they have a veggie burger too?
Yes. Just buy the veggie burger.
And talk to us after you buy the veggie burger.
And see, can you do this for the rest of your life? You know what I'm saying? Byron, it's not too late. I hope you didn't change this shit. You hear this? Find a steak, and bite the shit out of it.
Is that Chris Rock?
Yeah, be a pork chop and bite the shit out of it.
We come back, I'm gonna weigh in. Are you yelling at your radio right now? You know, what the hell you saying? You wrong, Kyle.
You wrong, Kamal.
Yeah. Or right. That's what I'm talking about.
Word.
Yeah. Hey, then tweet us. Stop what you're doing unless you're driving. Stop what you're doing. Hit us right now. Respond to us. You know, just talk to us right now.
Let us know how you feel.
I'm at Kyle Erby.
I'm at Angry Kamal.
Or you can hit us both at The MRA Podcast and let your voice be heard.
Yeah, man.
You know, so we'll read it.
We might even respond.
And you just might hear it on the show.
Yeah, man. Be a celebrity for a day.
Yes, man. Just stop what you're doing. Hit us up, man. You'll get a response.
Yes, sir.
Byron, man, you hurting my feelings, man. You're killing me, Larry. Oh, God, you're in trouble, bro. This is why men get married. It's this feeling right here, Kamal. Mm-hmm. This is the best feeling in the world, man. I know I sound like this hardcore dude. I've been accused of not knowing shit about relationships, even though I have a relationship podcast. Whatever. Whoever said that, fuck you. Let me tell you something, dude. This is the best feeling in the world that Byron's feeling right now. It's that feeling only thing that feels better than this is good sex with the woman that you sprung on. Nothing better than those two feelings. They're temporary. It's what you want. When you ask a woman to marry you, you're really saying, please let me feel like this forever.
It's not going to happen, though.
No, because you are setting a bad precedent, my dude. Mm-hmm. What you're saying is, and this is why it hurts other men when men do this, because you're overpaying is what you're doing. You're overpaying. Everybody else is paying $1,000, and you came in with the $50,000 bet to make sure you could have that.
Yeah, he bid it like the bid
came
is
in
$5.
overbid.
$2,000.
Like no, you just overbid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to play devil's advocate because clearly, Kamal, you have a clear position on this. It's smooth the way you do. I have no problem with you looking at this woman for 2 years. Because sometimes what Kamal said, you see her and you're like, man, you're looking at yourself, you're looking at her and be like, she ain't messing with me. So you start getting your act together. I respect that, bro, because that's like, I respect it, man. It's like, man, I ain't that. It's like you go to a comedy club and you're like, oh, I ain't that funny. I'll be back when I'm funnier. Mm-hmm. So what he did was he saw how she got down. He liked her from the tip. And he said, I need to get my act together before I even try to step to this woman. Because all these other comics are murdering. I'm not that funny. Let me go work on my game. I'll be back. So he working on his game. He jogging. We doing this thing. He giving up meat. The problem is, bro, you're going to be dancing to please this woman for the duration of y'all's relationship. And if you can do that, more power to you. But the problem is, because women do this all the time, they want a man so bad that they pretzel themselves for that man. And then they get tired, like they give him all the sex he wants. They buy him what he wants. They say he can be with any man or woman that he chooses. You can do whatever you want. And then what happens is they get tired of that. They get out the pretzel. And now the dude's like, this is not what I signed up for. So if you really are that dude that will give up meat and give up and do anything for this woman, as long as you can keep that up, you're good. But the problem is, when you got into the relationship by pretzeling yourself for this woman. And the moment you stop and try to renegotiate the deal, your motherfucking goose is cooked. You like to cook? Your goose is cooked, homie. The second you stop, so you have to go in. That's why you don't overpay. You don't open that high. You have to go in with a little more measured negotiation because you got to think long term, bro. You got to top this. You're in trouble. But I would say if you're unhealthy, you might have the sugar. You might be pre-diabetes. By all means.
Some heart condition.
Yeah, by all means, man. Change. If this is something you've been thinking about for a while, because that's the letter is long, but ain't that damn long. He might have been thinking about this for a while. From all the meat he's cooked and all the meat his cholesterol might be too high. Mm-hmm. If that were the case, and he's just selling it as, I'm doing this for you, then that's some Mac shit. But if you're really, but I wouldn't even tell her that because that's going to pump her head up.
Yeah, she might not even be asking for this.
She's probably not, dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if she is, that's a fucking bitch.
Right.
Run.
He doesn't even know. I don't think he's put his bid in yet.
Yeah, man.
He doesn't know what it takes to get her.
Yeah, to close this deal.
Yeah, and your analogy about the comedy is off.
Why?
Because you're saying he's just not funny enough. I'm saying in this analogy, the proper analogy would be he comes to a comedy club and he's pretty good. He's funny. But the booker is only booking prop comics. And before he goes on...
Before he even goes on to show his stuff...
He starts getting a bunch of props and trying to put all that shit together because I think the booker likes prop comics.
I know the booker likes prop comics. Yeah. I know that the booker...
He was a prop comic back in the day.
The booker was a prop comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've seen the last 10 people he passed all prop comics. So that's a perfect analogy.
Yeah.
You could have gotten over, but he might be smart. I don't know. But the reason why it's not necessarily here's a better analogy to your better analogy.
Okay.
The booker was a prop comic. You don't even know if the booker passes prop comics. You just know the booker was a prop comic.
Yeah.
So now you come into your audition 2 years later with prop comedy. You don't even know. This booker might hate prop comedy just because he was.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like me, I used to do substitute teacher material. I don't like comics to do that shit. I don't like comics to do teacher material. I hate it. It just drives me crazy. It's just I know that one. Come on, be more original.
Yeah.
So I'm never booking a teacher comic ever. And if you come to the audition at the club that me and Kamal open up hypothetically, and you find out that Kyle used to be a teacher and so did Kamal, so you come to your teacher 5, you're not getting passed.
Yeah.
You thought that's what that would do it. Come to find out, we was looking for something different.
Yeah.
We not opposites attract, my dude. I see what you're doing, man. I just don't want you to come off thirsty, man.
Well, yeah, because here's the thing about it. He might not even, I think eventually he would tell her what he did. He did it for her.
Yeah.
And she's going to be
And that's sweet, though, man. That's a good opener. Hard to sustain, though.
But is it? You don't even know me. You did this for somebody who was like, you see? That might come off as a little creepy. You know what I'm saying? And the second thing is, like you said, he's going to have to keep this up.
Yeah.
And he seems to be the type of person that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he's a barbecue. He's a cook.
Yeah.
He's in the service industry.
Yeah.
So, he wants to please people.
I want to please, yeah.
Yeah, and so if he's always trying to please his girl, he might do a bunch of shit she didn't even ask for, just changing for the sake of change because he thinks this is what she wants.
And if she don't like, he'll cater to that. He'll adjust to that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, good. It's the woman's in good shape. The woman is in good shape because she has a man that's trying to please her. The only problem is when he burns out.
Yeah.
If you guys have a Dear Erby letter, send us an email at dearerby@themrapodcast.com. That is dearerby@themrapodcast.com. Where can we find you?
Twitter and Instagram at Angry Kamal.
I'm at Kyle Erby, KYLEERBY. You can find us both at themrapodcast.com. My website is kyleerby.com, KYLEERBY.com. You can see some of the commercials I've done, some comedy videos, all that kind of stuff. And themrapodcast.com is the podcast website, is where you can go back and listen to every last episode, like episode 84, where we meet Big Easy Q from Compton. And you can go back and pretty much if you haven't heard the Nadia from Brooklyn saga, go to the MRApodcast.com. You can click on the different episodes and we tell every last thing we've talked, not everything, but all the bullet points of the things we're talking about. You can see all the Nadia from Brooklyn episodes right there. And you can, pretty much everything right there. So ladies, we love you. Fellas, be a man at all times.
Deuces.
Got back in this piano, dog. I was struggling with this Saints Go Marching In Part 2. Because first I played it with my left hand, and then the next lesson was to play with my right hand, and I've been struggling with it. So I'm going to try it today, dog. You ready?
Yeah.
MRA.